what's good, St. Louis? Yo, what's good, St. Louis? Ooh, y'all sound nice too. Look, I go by the name of DJ Kimmy New. Kimmy up in you if you're nasty. I'm playing. Here you go. I am your official DJ for the Lou Laugh Lounge, and you pulled up to the hottest seat in comedy, the Lou Laugh Lounge. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Whether you're here or in the building with us, tuning in on live on the couch, oh my goodness, welcome. We got a fire lineup of comics. Good food and juice in the room thanks to Lefty's Fried Rice and Miss Lemon Drop herself. Over at the Lou, you got Juice Bar, mixing it up. Ooh, your lemon drop's been fire so far, you feel me? Here go, give it up to you. Now you know. If you didn't, now you finna know. We couldn't do this without the queen of content hosting the night. She's fearless and fabulous. You've seen and heard her on radio and many stages across the city, and tonight she's right here where she's supposed to be. Now, put your hands together and clap it up in the comments and make some noise for your host, the one and only Miss Sanita.
Hey, hey, hey. Clap like it's you. Clap like it's you. That's right. That's right. I like that. Let me go back and try again. How y'all doing? Okay, I'm just going to say this and get this off my chest, okay? I don't want nobody to pull out no fans, okay? This is not that. This is not a boots on the ground situation.
What?
See, look, I knew somebody had a fan. How come we can't go nowhere? We ain't never been cowboying it before in our life.
Hey.
Now we boots on the ground. We got fans and shit.
Where them fans at? You know, stop playing.
Listen, that's not the situation, okay? I couldn't get in the Cowboy Carter tour. So this all I got. This all y'all gonna get.
He go angles.
All y'all gonna get.
Hat.
You know what I'm saying?
You look good though. You
them
did
tickets
that.
was high. I was like, Beyonce. You just went on a Renaissance tour. I got silver sitting in my closet right now that I can't wear no more. Okay? That dang on big old purse, I can't wear that no more. Them chaps, where I'm gonna wear that to now? Nowhere. So I ain't gonna do no boots on the ground. This all we gonna get. Y'all feel all right?
Ooh.
Y'all ready for some funny?
Ooh.
Y'all ready for some laughter?
Ooh.
Okay, well, the show is over. I was it. Bye-bye. God bless you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. All right, listen, before we get started, there are a couple of rules. There are a couple who we got to thank, okay? All right? And then the rules to the game. This is a comedic competition. Yes? We are here to vote on who got the funny. Who gonna make your gut laugh? Who gonna make you cross your legs because you gotta go to the bathroom? Because if you say one more joke, I'm gonna pee on myself. We gonna vote on them, okay? It's 3 of them and they got 10 minutes each, okay? And then we're gonna do some online voting. At the end of the voting period, they got 72 hours. Whoever wins, they go to the final week. So we're gonna have 3 weeks of competition. The final week is gonna be the finale.
Ooh.
And Kimmy, they get a grand prize.
I mean, look, you know. Hey, you ready to know what that is, though?
What's
look.
the grand prize?
All right, look, they get the chance to host the next
Wait,
month's show.
hold up. What
Wait.
you mean host? That's what I'm doing.
Hey, let me. Hey,
My job is over already.
I just need you to go.
I went and got a boots on the ground outfit.
And I just need you to talk to the man that hired us real quick.
Where the black man in the back? It's a black man in the back. I know it is.
You know,
I know it is. I
That's
know.
it.
Okay, what else they get?
They go, and they get a chance to have a 30-minute special. I think that's fine.
Look at the audience.
We gotta clock that T. That's
nice. That's real
That's
nice.
fine.
Okay. And that 30 minutes is gonna be produced by Rockin' Horse Films. So
You
those
know
of you
it.
that are online, online people, y'all see this quality?
Yes,
y'all
it
can
is.
tell I got on 3 different colors. Y'all can see all of that, right? Rockin' Horse Films is doing that. Okay, so it's gonna be real nice production. And then also, shout out to Lefty. Who got their plates? Who ate?
Who ate?
Okay. How many of y'all got the itis right now?
Over here? Man,
do the white people know what itis is? Do the white people know what the itis is? Okay.
No, not yet. No.
Okay, black people, we gotta let them in. They in the house. We gotta let them know.
We gotta let them know what the itis is.
Okay, they in here. They gotta be able to play along. Okay. The itis is when you eat, and what happens, people?
You go to sleep. You get sleepy.
Y'all need more black friends. That's all. Y'all need more black
You-
friends. You would have known about the itis. I'm just messing with y'all. But yeah, so don't get the itis, okay? Y'all be all right. Because the food was good. Lefties hooked it up, didn't they?
No, Lefty's fried rice.
And did y'all know that Lefty's fried rice is black owned? Did y'all know that?
Chi-chi.
Nah. Did we had some questions at first, didn't we? Black owned people making fried. Who told you?
Who told you?
Who told y'all? But it's what, Kim? It's fire. It's fire.
It's big fire.
That's how Kim is. It's fire.
It's fire.
Okay, so Lefty's Fried Rice, they are our official food sponsor. So thank you all for that. Rockin' Horse Films. They're doing the production.
Noise. Make some noise. Make some noise
Make
for
some noise,
Rockin' Horse Films.
And finally, if you are not following Urban Eats TV, who know about Urban Eats TV on YouTube?
Oh.
Tell you all the great places to go eat around the city. Okay, Urban Eats TV. Follow them on YouTube. Y'all need to subscribe, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I think we got all the rules out the way.
Are you going to follow them, though?
Follow the rules?
Yeah.
You know better than that.
You know what?
I'm a rule breaker.
He go, yes, ma'am.
I'm a rule breaker. My mama had one of those kind of kids. Okay, I don't follow no rules. Unless you got some sirens behind me, then hey. Hands up, don't shoot. All right, let's get this party started. Y'all ready for some fun?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to laugh hard? All right, y'all. Let me introduce this comic. Did we say what's up over there? Cause Miss Lemon Drop over there, she
pouring it up over there.
Ma'am.
She
Man, I had
pouring
a
it
cup.
up over there.
See, I even brought my own lemonade. I was like, can you just put me a little bit? I'm back there like I still got a host. So let me slow down on my cup back there. Miss Lemon Drop a little heavy-handed.
I ain't mad at
A
her.
little heavy-handed.
I ain't mad at her.
We like it.
Say thank you.
I like my lemon juice. Thank you
Neighbor.
very much. All right, y'all. Born and raised right here in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
Doing comedy for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Y'all clap it up. Make some noise for Mr. Nick Sakura.
How's it going, everybody? This is one of my favorite songs. I don't know, it's a neat little EDM. It's a little white. It's a little white. Yeah, thank you. So I'm bald. I realize that. I'm 32. I'm bald. Yeah. Damn. Hey. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I can't do anything about it. What bothers me is men who say they suffer from baldness. Because, like, you're not in pain, right? You're just losing your hair. You know? Like, with that attitude, you may as well say to somebody in chemotherapy, hey, man, look on the bright side. If you survive, your hair will be beautiful. Mine will, unfortunately, never be beautiful. At least you don't have to suffer like me. That's insane, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. My life's falling apart, people. My life's falling apart. I found out that my doctor was criminally charged with illegally distributing ketamine. Yeah. I had no idea. I've been seeing that guy for 5 years, and that fucking dork never offered me any. And I get it. I look like an undercover cop. I get it. I'm not. I promise. I would make a terrible police officer. If I was a police officer, I would outright refuse orders. Like, if they asked me to raid Jeremy the drug dealer, I'd be like, I would just say no. No, I'm not going to do that because I know that area, and Jeremy is the most successful small business in the neighborhood. And his only competition is the CVS down the street, and he makes more money than them because everything in the CVS is free. So tell me who brings in more money to the community. In fact, I think we should give Jeremy a dispensary, and that'll solve some of our problems. I'm going to go have a donut. See you later. I'm not a cop, but I am at the point in my life where I'm thinking about getting a gun. Yeah, for safety. I want to live. That's why I want a gun. But I'm hesitant, right? Because I used to be one of those people who were like, if everybody in society got along, was nice, polite, and empathetic, we wouldn't need guns. And then I realized if that were true, everybody in the country, including me, would be a fucking pussy. Could you imagine getting assaulted and then some self-righteous douche comes up to you and goes, "Come on, guys, let's use our words." If I owned a gun, I would shoot that guy instead of the guy who assaulted me. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, I'm happy weed's legal. I think it's a great thing. I'm a little happier. I really am. Dispensaries, they're a little, I don't know, they're a little weird. They're a little clinical. I don't know. Like last week I was in a dispensary in the waiting room, and in walks this clean-cut gentleman wearing a cowboy hat. And I thought to myself, what the hell? Because I don't want to buy my weed next to a Republican. Don't get me wrong, I like Republicans. Most of my family is Republican. I'm happy Republicans are smoking weed, but they don't have to be so public about it. What I long for are the days of walking into a trap house, sitting on a dirty couch, next to a guy off in another dimension, and while I wait for my weed, a hippie tells me about a shroom garden. That's what I want. Now I feel like I walk into a dispensary and I feel like I'm buying aspirin at Walgreens. I guess I'm the only one. You guys can't relate. That's fine. I'm just joking. No, it's great that weed's legal because now I get to buy it safely, right? Like I'm 32. 10 years ago, I walked in on my dealer and his wife doing heroin. And then they asked me if I wanted to have a threesome. And I said, no thanks, and got the hell out of there. And that was the last time I ever saw them. But I got a text from him a few weeks later that said, hey, man, we were just evicted. Can you help us move out? By the way, the offer for the threesome is still on the table. I said, oh, okay, where will we have this threesome? Because we can't have it in my parents' basement. And that's why weed needs to be legal, because now I can buy it safely in a store from Taz, who offers me rewards, instead of in an apartment from Dustin, who offers me his wife and hepatitis. On that note, I am single. I think my dealer just wanted a friend. You know, that's sad. I'm sorry. I'm single. I've had a lot of weird dating experiences. One time I was hooking up with this girl, and while we were hooking up, my condom fell off, and we couldn't find it. And that was the only one I had. So our night was ruined. And then the next morning, she texts me and says that she found the condom inside her vagina, which kind of freaked me out because I swear to God, we only did anal. I have no idea how that got in there. I have no clue. We never had sex again. That was never it was never a thing. I did date a Jewish woman recently, and that was fine. That was great, but it didn't work out. It's my fault. I mean, I'll be honest, if that was one of God's chosen coochies, then God needs to make better choices. But it was my fault. I couldn't get her wet, so it was like wandering the desert for 40 years. And then the friction from all the thrusting lit her bush on fire. So I think God was telling us not to be together. We're telling jokes, okay? We're telling jokes up here. I don't just do this. I do research. Research is kind of under attack right now, healthcare research specifically. So I guess, we're all just going to have dementia one day. And then, the thing about dementia is, damn it. That's an old joke, but that's a good one. I like that joke. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Sometimes I find myself in places that I never really wanted to be in. Like a few weeks ago, I was hanging out with a buddy of mine at a bar at 3 a.m. in the morning. It was after a show. And I come to find out that everybody in the bar is in the mob. And I'm not saying it was a mob bar, but the name did end in a vowel. That never works. I like that line, but that never works. I mean, some guy literally told me that he was in the mafia. Like, he just straight up said that. And so I step outside, and I'm thinking about leaving. and up walks this big, burly biker. And I'm already a little uncomfortable, so I think maybe I can make him laugh. So I say, hey, man, have you ever heard of the Jewish goodbye? And he goes, no. I said, the Jewish goodbye. It's unlike the Irish goodbye where you leave without saying goodbye. The Jewish goodbye is where you leave by throwing yourself into a furnace. And he laughed, and he goes, I don't like the Jews. I said, oh, really? Never would have guessed. And he walked away. And I'm still here, and I realize now that it's probably not the safest to be making that joke in front of those people looking like this. But hey, a few weeks after that, I booked a gig at a church down in southern Missouri. So everyone, I guess, now I'm in the Klan. Just jokes. I'm not in the Klan, I promise. No way. I've been doing this for about 2 years. My mom hates it. She hates that I do this. She doesn't like my jokes. She's never seen me do a set, actually. Tonight, she told me, she was like, Nick, you should not be posting your material on social media. And little known to her, this will be posted on YouTube eventually next week. A little background on my mom. She was the president of a alumni foundation for a local high school. And this story came out about one of their donors who is an alumni of the high school and became a famous Hollywood and fashion journalist. And the story is, apparently he's great friends with Gwyneth Paltrow. And the story is that one week he was staying at her house for the weekend, and then he woke up Sunday morning and shit all over her guest bedroom. And then he left it there. And that's like all we know. So my mom is telling me this story, and I'm laughing. I'm like, Mom, I have to make jokes. I have to make a joke about this. And she got furious. She goes, no, you better not, Nick, because if word gets out that a comedian in St. Louis with my last name is making jokes about one of our biggest donors, we're going to lose out on a lot of money, and you're going to ruin my reputation. So I said, all right, Mom, take it easy. It's fine. I won't get on stage in front of an audience and tell everybody that Derek Blasberg shit in Gwyneth Paltrow's bed. I promise I'm not going to make jokes about how Derek Blasberg laid a big steamy sausage on top of Pepper Potts' pearly white sheets. I'm not going to do that. I do wonder like what happened that weekend though. And my only thought that if you guys know Gwyneth Paltrow, she has like this lifestyle healthcare protocol, and I think Derek was probably on her protocol for the week and then woke up Sunday morning and lit one of her "This Smells Like My Vagina" candles, took one whiff and shit himself. And I'm not saying that Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina smells bad. All I'm saying is that it's probably good for the colon. I will say before I get off that if becoming famous means I get to befriend a celebrity and then shit in their bed, then I'm playing the long game with Dave Chappelle. All right, everybody, that's my time. Thanks for coming out, for supporting local comedy. This is great. Have a good night.
Clap it up for Nick Sakura.
Yeah, he was on a roll, okay?
He was, wasn't he?
Okay.
Okay, listen, y'all, true story. Nick, I can relate to you. Well, not me personally. I'm going to tell somebody else's business. She ain't going to know it's her. I mean, that I'm going to tell it, but she going to know it's her when she hear it. I had a friend. I'm not going to say her name. Okay, I'm not going to do what he did. Right.
Don't you dare.
Why she had a condom in her cooch, too. She did. It got lost in her cooch, too. And she didn't know it until it started stinking.
Aww.
And then she was with another guy, and he found it. And then, this is a true story. I bullshit should die. And then she tried to blame it on him, and he was like, we don't even use condoms. I said, bitch, you are busted. Okay?
Pineapple.
This is a true, right-handed guy, this is a true story.
Man.
And, they stayed together for about 2 more years, but, because she was a good liar. This girl could lie her ass off. Whenever I needed a good lie, that's who I called.
God
I'm like, girl, look, this what had happened was, she be like, just say this, and this. I'll be like, okay, cool.
This,
Lie diverted. But that's a true story. So, Nick, I can relate to you, friend, even though you was in the back end. But, hey, that's y'all business. All right, y'all, coming to the stage, Y'all want to keep the comedy going?
Yeah.
All right, all the way from Columbia, Missouri, but he lives right here in St. Louis. He is going to bring you some funny. Y'all put y'all hands together for Mr. Ray St. Omar.
Let's do this. How you guys doing tonight? My name is Ray St. Omer. I'm 54 years old. I'm a recovering people pleaser, so that means I'm single. Right. Let me tell you a little bit more. I'm a Gemini. Like she said, I grew up in Columbia. I like live music, meeting new people. If you can't tell at first glance, my mom's white and my dad's black. Aha, right? So that makes me a stepbrother. Right, I can run pretty fast. I can jump pretty high. But when it comes to dancing, I got it like this. Some people clap on the 1 and 3. Some people clap on the 2 and 4. I clap on both. I clap on the 1 and the 4. Sometimes the 2 and 3 if it's a banger, but you know, hey. Dance is not my thing. Going to school as a mixed kid in the 70s was tough. First day of school, they got a bunch of questions. Some are easy. What's your name? Ray, easy. Are you a boy or a girl? It's 1977. You've got 2 choices. Right. Also, you got 2 choices. What are you, black or white? I picked both. Not supposed to do that. Teacher told me that in front of the whole class. So I can't make friends. I'm too black for the white kids. I'm too white for the black kids. Too dumb for the other kids. I said it. And like, kids are mean, right? And they got to do it in person when I was a kid, like to your face. Like no internet, just busting your ass. Fresh batch of insults because you're just a little different. Well, I was a lot different. On top of being mixed, which I still am, that sticks. I was short and I was kind of heavy set. A little big boned, as my mom said. But I think she's lying because she bought me pants that said husky. Like, if you're big boned, you're tall, not round. So I think she's a liar. And like, so I'm a short, fat, mixed kid who happened to be blessed with a lazy eye. Oh, I heard that. Like one eye, you're right. One eye is like locked on target, and the other eye is way out here, like on a smoke break, like, you know it's not a cigarette, okay? That is a lazy eye. And your teacher somewhere around here, like, why don't you look at me when I talk to you? That's the eye on the side you picked, lady. Deal with it. They wouldn't let me play red light, green light. Because I'm lazy, I thought I could cheat. Remember this game? You're like, green light, everybody starts booking. You're like, red light, right here. This is where I was supposedly able to cheat. Apparently, I could see around or through my skull. It's a lazy eye, not a superpower. Nothing super about a lazy eye unless you like dyslexia. I'll 96 the hell out of some of you. Watch out. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. So they wouldn't let me play games. And they call me all sorts of names that they and their families thought of. I say their families because I don't think a 6-year-old would have thought of the word wigger. On his own. Or Hafrican. Yeah, I said it, Hafrican. Right. They came up, I like that one. All right. Half African. Oh, you didn't get that one? Damn, you were lucky. You kids were nice. Yeah. They came up with some other ones. They called me zebra, half-breed, high yellow. Some of y'all get that. Oreo. Ooh, that one hurt because like we discussed, I was a little fat. They call me double stuffed. I'd be running my other kids at school so mean. And she's like, baby, you need to calm down. Those children at your school are jealous because not only are you the red light, green light champ, my dog, but you have the best of both worlds. My ass. I can't dance. I'm a hell of a swimmer, though. 2 of you got it. That's what it was. That's worth it. Okay. I applied for a loan from the United Negro College Fund. I got half. Okay, I'm lying. They gave me the whole loan. Just twice the interest and half the time to pay it back. I don't do segues, so we're just going to jump into it. I think the Catholic Church has confession about half right. That's a sort of a segue. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to wait until after you sin to go do it? He knows you're going to do it. This is his idea. But currently, you got to go in, be like, oh, forgive me, Father, yada, yada, yada. You get a riddle, some squats, and you're good with God. Fresh slate. Damn, this is fresh slate. Why can't I go in before? Like on a Friday night when I know it's going to be a rough night. Go by Sacred Heart, because there's at least 2 in town. Never a lady of loose morals, but Sacred Heart, knock on the door, be like, forgive me, Father, for I am about to sin. Pardon me? You heard me. I'm about to sin. Tonight is going to be diabolical. There's going to be gluttony because I'm going to drink I'm going to drink to excess. I'm going to drink so much, my phone is going to text people I don't think love me in the first place, and they will feel my wrath. And there'll be greed because I'm not going to share my drugs with anybody. That's my drugs. There's going to be some lust. Oh, there's going to be some lustful thoughts. That's for damn sure. And if I have my way, those thoughts will become actions with 1, if not 2, Lord willing, women. Should the Lord not provide women, I will go home and spill my seed. I just watched 3 people cover their face. He picked up his Bible and collected his breath. He was like, whew. First of all, you need to delete that person's number. Hydrate betwixt your sins, and may God guide your aim. Shoot your shot, young man. Shoot your shot. I did. 2 text message and a Venmo. It got me nothing. What I should confess is that I love people watching. Anybody else here like a people watcher? Like, I'm not very judgmental, so I think somebody who knows me just laughed out loud. But I'm out here watching people like Jesus is on vacation, okay? And people do some strange stuff. And I'm not hung up on what you do. That's fine. Boogers happen, you pick, you scratch, you get a lip slip, whatever. I said a lip slip. It's hot outside. You'd be like, I said it. Actually, I did it, I guess. But where was that, lip slip? Yeah, that can happen. But people get to pick what they wear and where they wear it. And the confidence some people have, God dang. Woo, I respect your confidence. But Lord, just because fabric can stretch, right, doesn't mean it should have to, like that far. Like, people watching is fun until you become the person being watched. That usually happens to me at the gym. It's not my fault, it's my playlist. God, it is so good. I can't help it. I go from like a people watcher to the greatest showman. Like, my playlist is freaking awesome. I got rock, rap, heavy metal, AC/DC to ZZ Top, little rap, hip hop, some gangster rap, pretty much everything except for country. Yeah, because I draw the line at heartache over heifers. I'm talking about livestock, okay? But I will become the greatest air band you never wanted to see. Oh, it happens. Like, I can't help it. The music kicks in, and I'm like, you never know. I'm going to be playing my drums, air guitar, and every once in a while, I just can't help it. I don't do it on purpose, but I sing out loud. Not on purpose, not well, but with passion. I belt it out, but like, man. So I'm in the gym, minding my own business, headphones in, jamming. Next thing you know, I'm playing the drums. And you got to twirl the sticks when you play the drums, right? Like, even the air drum. But when you do this in the gym, ladies tend to give you a funny look. And I don't understand why. Can we talk about this? You're smiling. We should talk about this. Anyhow, if I'm not playing the guitar or the drums, I'm playing the guitar because I love heavy metal. I know I'm probably like the one person in the room who does currently. But heavy metal is the shit. Dun, 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 dun. So you get your axe slung, though, you're dun, dun, milli. And then you realize you're like in a public setting. Slightly embarrassing. But then the singing. Is it just me, or when you sing a song in public, it's one you shouldn't sing out loud? Every time. Groove Armada. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. And I'm grooving. Meanwhile, there's a lady in the squat rack in front of me doing deadlifts. And they're heavy, and she's shaking like a washing machine, you know, and I'm back there vibing out. I see you, baby. Yeah, shaking that ass. She did not appreciate that. We did not exchange snaps. I got a warning from Planet Fitness. That's what I got. And like, I love my music, and sometimes I don't dance well. We've discussed it, but my hips start popping, toes start tapping, the funk is boom, 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 and you have to play the bass, right? And you can't play the bass with a pick and like play it well. So you gotta use your fingers, and you're slapping it and popping it and just killing the shit out of that bass. Ba, ba, da, ba. And then from behind, it really doesn't look like I'm playing the bass, right? Kind of looks like I'm playing with my bass, which would have been less embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? So now when I solo, it's at home in front of the mirror, not because I'm so vain or hung up on myself, it's because, well, I got suspended from Planet Fitness again. But I can still slap the hell out of that bass, folks. My name is Ray St. Omar. That's pretty much my time. Thank you guys for yours.
Make some noise again for Mr. Ray St. Omar. My apologies, Ray. We just met, so I got your name wrong. My bad. Mr. Ray St. Omar, y'all.
Yeah.
We got to give a big shout out. Big shout out. Lefty's Fried Rice.
Oh my God. When I
Lefty's
say,
Fried Rice. Listen,
when I say far,
I'm really trying my best
what you
not
trying-
to eat.
Why not?
Because, you know, I'm going to come out here. It's going to be something in my teeth. Ain't nobody up here going to tell me.
No, they not.
You see what I'm saying? He already shaking his head like,
No, they not.
and then they just going to look. Why she do that whole thing with that stuff in her teeth? She ain't feel that in her teeth. You know what I'm saying? So I got to wait. I got to wait on my food. So y'all make some noise for Lefty Fried Rice. Y'all know they right here on the corner. Right diagonal. So if you know y'all want to stop by,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them y'all want a Christmas discount. I don't know what that is. It might not be nothing. I'm just saying, just say it for the hell of saying it. It might work. You never know. Okay? Y'all having a good time?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody in here celebrating anything?
Hey.
Sis,
Hey.
please say that. Okay? Because life been lifing.
Okay.
Life has been lifing, and I'm sure for all of us, some of us, you know, that's why I don't be telling folks my problems, because they got their own shit to deal with.
What you say?
You know what I'm saying? Trying to go to them for a solution. They're like, bitch, listen.
He go, bitch, I got my own shit.
Did you just see my post? I'm like, no, because I ain't been posting, because I got my own shit going on. So.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Right,
Shit.
you know what I'm saying? So y'all understand life been lifing. But it's all right, y'all. We still here. And we still together. Who know where that's from? Where the old heads at? Y'all, what? In living color. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what y'all get for eating that damn food. Y'all in here with the itis. The white people too. Y'all got it.
Hey, look, you know.
Y'all know.
Lefty's Fried Rice.
Somebody watched the living color of y'all friendship circle. I know they did. But I'm glad y'all having a good time. We are here at the Lou Laugh Lounge. We get down up in here. Y'all know this is a competition, right?
Yeah.
So when this is all said and done, we're going to go online to my people online. All the information is going to be in the comments. We need y'all to vote. Your voting counts. This is the only way your vote count, okay? Your only way your vote count is if you got to follow us on social media.
Yeah.
You got to subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, wherever the hell else we at, Facebook. Follow the Lou Laugh Lounge. That is how your vote count for the 3 comedians. So we're going to do that tonight. We got 72 hours for your vote to count, okay?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready for some more laughs?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for some more funny?
Yeah.
All right, coming to the stage from the south end. Really? The south end of East St. Louis. The south end. We got to name it the south end.
Oh yeah. I heard with the south side or the best
Okay,
side.
we just can't be from the east side. We got to be from the south end of the east side.
South end, east side.
See, white people, this is when black people just do too much, okay? All right, he all the way from the south end of East St. Louis.
Wild business.
He's performing at the Helium Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And y'all, I'm a woman of a certain age, so shit. He performed at the Helium Comedy Club, St. Louis Funny Bone, and also he just won the Best of the Midwest in Cleveland, Ohio award.
Let's go.
Y'all make some noise for Mr. Dean Rael.
Yeah, what's up now? St. Louis in the building. Y'all looking good today, goddammit. Yeah. I hope y'all ready to laugh. I just had a 30-pack Craig case from White Castles. My stomach a little bubbly. I got a light in my back pocket. I'll turn around and blow this bitch up. Yeah, man. Everybody in the front row leave this bitch with a hairline like mine. I turn to open this motherfucker. You get a bald head. You get a bald head. You already got one. Yeah, man. How y'all doing today? Y'all looking good. Looking good. Get a round of applause for yourself. Yeah. Can I get a round of applause? I just got off child support. Yeah. My brother just turned 18. My daddy put child support in my name. Crazy. Yeah, I just visited him like 3 weeks ago, though. My dad, I put my PPP loan in his name. Yeah, man. Yeah. Want y'all to give a round of applause for my grandmama? She just made history, man. She the owner of the first dog that survived cancer. Yeah, she made the Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah, the dog survived cancer. Yeah, the dog smoked Ben's menthol and drink Pepsi out of his water bowl. He got a hole in his neck. The motherfucker bark like this. Yeah, man. Ain't y'all tired of people lying to y'all? Yeah, for 16 years, my mama told me Mr. T was my daddy. A lot of Texans say that shit was a lie. Yeah. My cousin called me this morning. He say, man, don't you got a show today? I say, yeah. He say, man, won't you loan me $50 because I don't want to miss it? Mike, where you at? Lying ass nigga ain't even in here. Crazy, man. Crazy. Round of applause, you got a mentally handicapped person in your family. Yeah. Some of y'all ain't laughing. Y'all probably rode that damn short bus. Have y'all ever noticed how black folks treat mentally handicapped people different than white folks do? Yeah, you know, white folks, they'll take their mentally handicapped person to Six Flags. He'll be on the ride, slobbing all in your face on the Screaming Eagle. But you know, black people, we'll take him go get a haircut, buy him some Jordans, and get him some jewelry. I ain't mentally handicapped though. Yeah, don't take that the wrong way. But for example, I got this cousin, man. He more like my uncle, man. And my family been robbing, stealing his disability checks for years. He been in the basement of my auntie house, man, for 60 years, man, watching The Price is Right. Only way you know he back there or down there, knock at the door. You hear him say, come on down. And don't be around when your phone rings. He'll say, come on down. You can't even go get no food at my auntie house. That microwave, ding, he'll stick his head out the window. Come on down if the price is right. Yeah, man. He been taking care of my family for 4 generations. He just sent 4 of us to college. Me being one of them. Then bought like 6 houses, 2 cars. Just a couple weeks ago, y'all know what Brazilian butt lift is? Yeah, he got my little cousin one of those. Now she got the honey bun stomach, her neighbor over here. Crazy, man. But not only has he helped me financially, he helped me get in a relationship as well. Really? Yeah, I found myself out one Saturday night at Jazz at 159. And I saw this nice looking lady. I'm talking about she was nice looking. And I made eye contact with her because she looked familiar. And she looked at me. I looked at her. And she came, she said, come on down if the price is right. Come to find out, it was baby George's caregiver, Tasha. Yeah, man. And she was fine. When I saw her, I turned to Johnny Gill, I started singing to her. A slip on your red dress and put on them high heels and that sweet perfume smells good on you. Oh, you know, Johnny, she was fine. She was 5'8", slim waist, nice little petite booty. She was shaped like the number 8. Yeah, and I bagged her. If y'all don't know what bagged her mean, that mean I got them draws, dog. Yeah. And we dated for a couple of months, 3 to be exact, until I found myself butt-ass naked with my legs up in there. Yeah, man, Tasha tried to eat my ass off. Come to find out, Tasha identifies as a lesbian. She went from looking like Holly Berry Monsters Ball Scene 21, make me feel good, to looking like Trey Songz with the braids to the back, talking about, the neighbors know my name, my name. Yeah, man. We just got into it last week. I told her, instead of caregiver, you should have been a motherfucking mechanic. Deep down inside, I think she should go out of jail for identity theft. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Now I'm 40 years old with a baby daddy. She called me all wheezed out of the night. Talking about, hey, little daddy, what you doing? I'm like, bitch, how your voice get this deep? She be like, I've been taking these hormones because I want my beard as big as yours. I'm like, bitch, are you trying to be me or you trying to be a dyke? She said, no, stop all that playing. Won't you slide by? I'm like, slide by for what? She told me, I want you to meet Precious. I'm like, who is the Precious? So I went over there because I don't want to put me on child support. I get over there. Precious is a 13-inch dildo. It was long, black, hard, and cold. She like, man, won't you wrap that up in a wet paper towel and put it in the microwave? She ain't wanted it to be cold. Yeah. So I did it. I'm like, who you trying to use this on, me or you? Yeah, I walked fucked up for 3 months. Yeah, sad thing she ain't used on. We got into it, and I fell down my ass down the steps. It's crazy. My son had Father and Son Day. Guess who beat me up there? Tasha. She talking about I'll play in the game of basketball one-on-one to see who's gonna stay. I left. Can't hoop with no cowboy boots on. Shit crazy. Yeah, man. One day I had to put all her tires on the flat and take her motherfucking battery out of the car because my son had career day at school. So I ain't want her to make it that day because I don't want the neighborhood making fun of my son talking about his mama is a stud that sell drugs. Crazy, man. Come to find out she a leader of a bike gang called the Strapped On Stutters. She don't be like on God. She be like on stud. She going to jail. She going to jail. Yeah, feds been coming around my house asking me, do I know her? I'm like, I don't know her. That's just somebody I hoop with. Yeah, man. It's crazy. But, man, I'm from East St. Louis. Yeah. It's a blessing to be from East St. Louis, man. We just be trying to make it out, don't we? You know one reason you know you're in East St. Louis? Drop your kid off at daycare. There'll be 3 or 2 babies in that motherfucker with an ankle monitor on. Yeah, man. Just the other day, I was in the church. The preacher had an ankle monitor on. It's crazy. But, man, to be from East St. Louis, I just be trying to make it out. I got like 3 nice little cars, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I do make a nice little penny. I got a 69-year-old girlfriend, and I be fucking the SSI out of her. That money pay off. So I got a nice SUV, and I like to give people nice rides. So I found myself last week, and I went and picked this lady up, and, man, she came in the car, and I'm thinking it was a fishing rod. But when she folded up, I noticed it was a walking stick. And I'm like, damn, this lady legally blind. So I look at the app, and it said I got to take her to the grocery store. So I'm like, all right, let me see how this going to work. So what I did, I escorted her to the back passenger seat of my car, put in a, safety belt, because, I'm trying to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. She might give me a tip, too. So I turned the music on, because she can't sightsee. Yeah, man. We get to the grocery store. She got 70 items. We left with 140. She ain't see that shit coming. Yeah, man. Just like that. So I get in the car, I say, you okay? You got everything? She say, yeah. She say, you so nice because people don't treat disability people, people with disabilities the right way. And she said, it's a really blessing for you to take me and you don't complain. So I get her back to her apartment complex and I see that the sirens and smoke going up and it was a blaze. And I said, excuse me, ma'am, your apartment's on fire. She like, huh? I say, ma'am, your apartment's on fire. She say, my husband. I gotta find my husband. I say, lady, you batshit blind. How the hell you gonna find your husband? She say, the only way I know my husband is by his dick. Yeah. So I was quick on my feet. I got a District 189 education. So I lined all the men up that I thought would talk to her. And she went and got on her knees and she said, nah, this ain't my husband. No, this ain't my husband. She was going to town, so I got in line. No, this ain't my husband. No, this ain't my husband. She got to me, she say, hold up. You don't even stay in this apartment complex. Shit was so good, I turned to Luther Vandross. I started singing to her. If this world were mine, I will place at your feet all that I own, 'cause it's so good to me. If this world were mine, all you heard, row, 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 row. She like, oh, my husband. Come to find out she named her CNI dog my husband. That's my time, y'all. Dean Rael.
Y'all clap it up. Make some noise for Mr. Dean Rael. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Dean, I got questions. I was back there listening. I was like, I don't know where this dildo joke is going. Okay, I was concerned when he went over to the house.
Okay.
I was like, I don't want to be on child support.
You hear?
Boy, stop playing. I know y'all was out there thinking like, what the hell is this going? Are you trying to tell the Dean don't come out on the stage? Literally? It's all right if that's your business, Dean. If you got a baby mama daddy, that's your business.
Hey, you know.
Y'all having a good time?
Yeah.
All right, tell a friend next time and bring 10, even though we ain't got enough room, okay? Just tell them about it so they can sit outside in the line and we can look like we're important, okay? We're going to have a red carpet and everything. Just have them waiting for nothing. All right, y'all. Let's give a big shout out to Lefty's Fried Rice.
Yeah.
Okay. Our official food sponsor. Some of that food should have digested by now. Okay, I appreciate y'all for not number 2 in our bathroom. Just hold it. Okay, take that home with you.
Really?
Okay? Do not leave that here. Also, give a big clap for Miss Lemon Drop Tiffany.
Yeah.
She over there at the Lou Juice Bar.
It's been
All right, we having a good time with that.
It's been amazing juice.
It's been amazing. I think after it's all said and done, I need some more juice. I need some juice in my cup. Y'all ready to laugh some more?
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we got a special guest that is gonna bless the stage. He's been killing stages from St. Louis to New York, Florida, and Chicago. He has been on nationwide tours. Y'all may know his name. He's raw, he's real, and he's ridiculously funny. Y'all make some noise. Some good old East St. Louis, since y'all the South End of East St. Louis. Make some noise for the good old East Side, Mr. Willie Lynch Jr.
All right.
It feels like freedom, it feels like healing. Floating up the floor, past the ceiling. The wind in my hair, I can see the light. At the end of the tunnel,
cut it
I'm
off,
taking
DJ.
flight.
Cut it off. What's up, St. Louis? Make some noise, clap. Give me a little energy in here. Oh, niggas will put a comedy show anywhere, won't they? Damn, I'm on the south side. In this motherfucking warehouse upstairs in the basement. This shit is amazing. But y'all look good. Give it up for yourselves. Y'all look nice and good looking people up in here. I was worried because I like seeing good-looking people when I'm on stage. Because I had a show a couple days ago in Chicago. It was a bunch of ugly niggas all up in front of the stage. And ugly people, I see a couple of y'all here. I'm not going to pick on y'all tonight. I'm not. I respect ugly people. I do, because I used to be one of y'all. Oh, I ain't always been this fine, goddamn. I had the same size nose since I was 2. You hear me? Thinking my teachers was evil in the 3rd grade. Turn your homework in, little big nose ass boy. Damn, I'm somebody's son, goddamn. But I don't mess with ugly people because I realized a long time ago nobody defends y'all. They don't. We have movements for black folks, for the gays, the lesbians, the transformers. Everybody got movements for them and rights and protections, but ain't nobody ever signed no bill to protect these ugly ass people. Just think about it. You can use a racial slur if you want to, or talk about somebody's sexual orientation. You'll lose your goddamn job. But you can be in a meeting at work and say, "You ugly motherfucker." Ain't nobody gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna call HR. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. And you just offended an entire ethnic group. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. But you gotta respect all of God's creatures. So y'all laughing, but an ugly nigga come in good and hand you one day. I'm telling you, you gotta respect these people. Do your homework on ugly people. They got great qualities that don't nobody talk about, even in the encyclopedia. They don't bring this shit up. Number one, ugly people are great furniture movers. Y'all ever notice this? You be like, damn, you got the treadmill and the couch you already got. Damn. This nigga's brilliant. The other thing is they heal quicker than usual. You ever seen an ugly nigga get hit by a cab? I'm in New York, seen an ugly dude get hit by a cab. Pop, I said, God damn. I picked up the phone, called the ambulance. He got up and took off walking. I said, hey. Man, lay down, dog. You just got hit by this cab. I'm calling the ambulance, but he said, don't worry about me, nigga. I'm different than you. I said, what? He said, I got enzymes in my body you ain't never heard of. And don't feed me after midnight and don't get me wet or I'm going to start having babies out my back. I said, this nigga's a goddamn mogwai. Do you hear what I hear? Goddamn gremlins. But it's good to be here, man. It's good to be, especially on this side of the river. Because like you said, I'm from the east side, goddamn. Yeah, and I love East St. Louis. And I love St. Louis, too, because this, you know, we interchangeable to an extent, you know. And I've always loved St. Louis because y'all got some of the most beautiful women. See, I'm not like these other people. Niggas know me around the world. I done traveled. I done been on television. I'm kind of famous on Facebook. And I done seen all type of women, and ain't nobody more beautiful than St. Louis women. Claps for these women on this side of this river, St. Louis women. I'm telling you, St. Louis got some fine women. But some of y'all stuck up. Don't get quiet. Even the ugly women got nerve to have attitude. I said, how you gonna be arrogant? You look like me, bitch. If you don't, you look just like my father's son, bitch. If you don't, you look just like my 2 kids' daddy. Could have swore you was in the mirror with me this morning. But a little bit about myself. I'm college educated, got a master's degree. I supposed to start a PhD several years ago, but I didn't. You ain't got to clap. I don't even want no applause for that shit. No, you remember back in the day, you used to brag on you being educated? When I got that master's degree, I came back home because I was going to take a year off. I was going to spend time with my family. I was going to hang around the hood in the South End with the GDs. And I was going to just use big-ass words them niggas ain't never heard of. I was different when I came back home. I was the only nigga in the hood whose subjects and verbs were agreed in case and number. I knew that the singular verb ended in S. Them niggas like, this nigga's gifted. I came back home and I was bragging everywhere I went. I got my master's degree. I got my master's degree. I was all on face. I got my master's degree. I was bragging on this shit. All this education and read all these damn books. Howard Zinn's The People's History of the United States. H.G. Wells' Outline of History. I read all types of shit. Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, The Debate. All that shit, I was brilliant, but nobody would hire my ass. Had all of this information in my head, and I'm out at Frontenac folding sweaters at J. Crew. Ain't this a bitch? College was a scam, and I was mad at my mom. I said, you lied to me, old woman. You said go to college, get good grades, graduate so you can get a good job working for a good company. It was a lie. All that education, I can't do a guy. Y'all on dates, I couldn't do that back in the day, dog. I'm telling you, I would go out to the clubs and I would see beautiful sisters. I'd say, you a gorgeous black woman. What are you drinking? She said, Hennessy and Coke. I said, okay. Then I walked the fuck off. Shit, I'm nosy. That's the only reason why I asked, goddamn. That's a top shelf. I live downstairs. I can't afford none of this shit. It was a damn scam, man. Then you come home and you can get all this information. Hey, you've been around the world and stuff, and you can't even relate to your own people. See, y'all understand something? See, anybody ever read The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson? He talks about how educated black people a lot of times were no good to their own people, and how I used to be one of them niggas. I got my shit together, but I came home, I couldn't relate to niggas. I wanted to talk about important stuff like politics, the Dow Jones. I wanted to talk about healthcare, shit like that. And I'm in the hood, and niggas talking about shit don't make no damn difference. He said, man, bro, you been gone a long time, man. I want, nigga, some shit changed since you left East St. Louis, nigga. I'm like, what, dog? What you talking about, man? He say, nigga, shit, Red Hot Ribs got bought out by Sundance. You ain't... Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no hot-ass chips. Fuck you, boy. You done wasted my time and my air. Get the hell out this living room. These people are crazy. But time has passed and I done got myself together. I become of use to the community. Because what you ever know, people, when you get educated, you start looking down on niggas. I'm telling you, East St. Louis, all the gals I went to school with, they got all this education. They was better than the rest of these niggas. Then they end up getting pregnant by all the niggas that was selling dope and gangbang. Now you back in the hood, huh? You motherfucker. That's why you got to love anybody and everybody. Except difference of opinion, because that's one thing going on. That's why I'm glad this election's over with, because during the election, that shit was separating families and friends. And that's insane. Black people ain't never been like that, but y'all done let these political parties separate us. People ought to have the right to have a difference of opinion. What you like might not be what I like. I'm telling you, I know people, because see, I'm a radical. I hate the Democrats and Republicans equally. I'm telling you, go back to Howard Zinn, The People's History of the United States, chapter 22 and 24. There's no difference between a Democrat and a Republican. One of them just a better actor. But y'all was, I see people on social media going crazy. If you was black and they thought you was messing with Trump, niggas would unfriend you and talk crazy about you. I'm sitting there watching this shit. I'm like, why can't people have different opinions? Just think about it. Don't nobody think the same thing about everything. Perfect example. When I was a child and when it was thundering and lightning and raining, I remember asking my grandma, I said, Granny, what's going on when it's thundering and lightning, when it's raining? She said, baby, when it's raining, that's God in heaven crying, shedding tears for his people. That's what my grandmama told me. But my Uncle James on the other end, this nigga said the rain was God making sure that homeless people didn't have no excuse not to wash their ass. I say, what type of shit? So that rain is for ass washing now. Oh, okay. The rain is for ass washing. All right, I get it now. But two different opinions. You people are crazy. Don't let these people drive you crazy. Y'all better have fun with all of this stuff. Because I'm telling you, and I like it, all the new changes and shit, I'm with everything. I'm with all of it, because I'm conservative in terms of my views, because I believe in the black family. Because ain't nothing more powerful than the black family. We got to maintain it. We got to keep it together, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I like all of this crazy shit that's happening. And y'all ain't saying nothing. I'm not going to say nothing either. Not because I'm with it. I just like crazy shit. These people want to act crazy. I'm act crazy with them. Because remember, at first it was about, the gay stuff. Okay, you want to be gay, that's your business, dog. That's your asshole, not mine. I don't give a damn what you put in your ass. Just don't put it in mine. And keep your chin on my lap. Okay, nigga. We got past that. We thought we was in the clear. Then they snuck a new one on us. They brought the Transformers in this motherfucker. Remember when the Transformers? I said, what the fuck is this? But see, I wasn't gonna get mad because this old black woman from Mississippi said, boy, don't you get mad. You better have fun with all this shit. Because the old black woman from Mississippi, they know Jesus come back at any minute. He said, you don't get mad, have fun before that Lord walk in his living room. So I said, look, I embrace the transgenders. I said, but I'm going to have fun, because if a man can become a woman and a woman can become a man, I'm going to become a raccoon next Tuesday morning. Oh, don't laugh, nigga. I done filled out my paperwork. I done put my 2-week notice in at my job. And look, I'm taking these pills to make the fur grow out of my body. He said, who is Teen Wolf? I ain't no Teen Wolf. I'm a raccoon. And get your hands off me. And don't talk to me unless you Dr. Doolittle. Bitch, if you ain't Eddie Murphy, don't talk to me. I'm having fun with all of this shit. Y'all better have fun too. I'm telling you, but then you also got to look at the racial component. Because Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, one of God's greatest people, that he dropped down on us. She said all roads lead back to racism. Because when you look at the whole Transformer shit, you can see racism right there. I'm going to tell y'all how. Because, see, Bruce Jenner made it popular. Bruce Jenner came out and made everybody say, oh, what the fuck is this? But they pushed it and they accepted it. But it was a black man that's been dressing like a black woman for the last 35 years and ain't got none of the attention, no respect that Bruce Jenner did. And y'all know who I'm talking about. No, Wendy Williams, goddamn. How you doing? Don't look at me like that, ma'am. You know that's a damn man. Them big ass hands and them foghorn, leghorn feet. Bitch, if you don't get your got them goddamn shoulders like that red thing they used to chase Bugs Bunny on Looney Tunes. Bitch, if you don't get your y'all better have fun with this shit. And then y'all got to see we done got away from God. Black folks used to love us of God. Now we just talk about God. We ain't got no real relationship like we used to. I'm telling you, because now everybody fake. Ain't nobody got no real shit going on no more. You remember we had imperfections, and that was normal. I'm talking about, you see a girl that was fine, drop dead gorgeous, everything right about her, but her teeth was a little crooked. But you still love her. She's the baddest woman in the city. But now everybody got them big ass blank dominoes in their mouth. Like they got a mouth full of Walmart paper towels. He's like, God damn. Nigga. Look like Mr. T off the Letter People. Y'all remember that? Come and meet the letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Goddamn teeth that time you goddamn chew it. Clank, 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 nigga tapping. Tap, tap. These people are crazy. Then now they got the BBLs going on all over the place. The BBLs, and for you older people don't know what the BBL is, the Brazilian butt lift. That's when they take the fat out your stomach and they put it in your booty. And it's crazy, and I told my cousin, I said, don't let the wife do that shit. Because see, I'm an herbalist, and they always, anytime somebody get in trouble, call Willie. No, if she do it, I'm not answering the phone. And what happened? It malfunctioned like I predicted. We had Thanksgiving. That weekend, she eat some food that didn't agree with her. Got sick. Rushed her to the hospital. Everybody's terrified because this during COVID. And we sitting in the ER, we sitting there nervous. The doctor come out, he looking crazy. And we like, hey man, don't bullshit with us. We saved folk. We God-fearing. We Bible thumping. We believe in the Lord. Just tell us what you got so we can pray about it. He said, well, she got an upset ass. I said, what the fuck is an upset ass, nigga? I ain't never heard that type of diagnosis. He said, me neither, but look at the charts. Right over here by her back pocket is all lots of inflammation and some corn curls. And I don't know how the fuck she got some Cheetos in her ass right over there. Right, them Cheetos. Look, them the red hot, the flaming hot ones too, because you can see them. And men, don't y'all see you ladies, who BBL? Men love talking about the BBLs. You make fun of them, but you niggas ain't talking about them wigs y'all wearing. Oh yeah, grown-ass men wearing wigs. And they wore them back in the day, but you didn't know it. But now this shit, oh, it's not a wig, it's a unit. Shut up, fool. Call it what it is. It's a haircut wig. Because you go to the barbershop to get your haircut and you come out with a wig on your shit. And I don't know if y'all have experienced it, but it's something about that haircut wig that make the person that's wearing it, it make him think the people that's looking at him then lost their memory. My cousin come over the house, 4th of July. Everybody having a good time. We sitting there playing spades, tonk all type. We at the table turning up. This nigga walk in the living room just smiling with that goddamn haircut wig on. And I just started staring at this nigga. He said, what the hell is you looking at? I said, this miracle, that's what the fuck I'm looking at. He said, what you talking about? I said, nigga, you look like George Jefferson 2 days ago. Now you got a head full of hair with waves. And a low-ass hairliner, because if you've seen the wigs, their hairlines be sitting right on top of their eyebrows. And then they got enough nerve to me, you want me to drive you to the store? Hell no, I ain't gonna get in the car with you. And you can't see because you got this wig covering your goddamn eyebrows, nigga. Pull that bitch up from the back so we can see on this goddamn highway, nigga. But he got mad at me because I couldn't stop laughing at this nigga. He said, I can't take it. I'm going to grandma's room and lay down. You done got my blood pressure up. You been teasing me since we was kids. I can't take it. You ain't gonna make me have no damn stroke. I'm going to lay down. He go in my grandma's room, and then my mama started fussing at me, telling my boy, shut up. You know he's sensitive. He can't take it. Shut your mouth. Leave him alone. Let the boy wear his wig. You shut your ass up. I waited on mama to fall asleep. I snuck in the back. I go in granny room. This nigga's knocked the fuck out. You hear me? He in my grandma's room, knocked out, snoring. But the crazy thing is he got the haircut wig on the nightstand. And that motherfucker plugged into the wall. I said, wake your ass up and explain this. He said, what you talking about? I said, nigga, why you got this haircut wig on this charger? He said, for your information, because it got a Bluetooth on it. I said, what? He said, I be on the phone clicking over. Niggas don't even realize. Hello? He said, it's a hair pod. I said, get the fuck out this little room. These people are crazy. They nuts, man. And that's why we, as a people, have to go back to God. White people, y'all better come with us. Go back to God. Because now you got old Trump in office, back in office. And people going crazy because Trump back in office. He back in office. And see, everybody talk about history, never talk about politics. Remember, because they had, 43 white presidents. Then we had a black one. Then we had an orange one. After him, we had our first dead one. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know, Joe Biden died right after COVID, goddammit. That's Weekend at Bernie's, wasn't it? That nigga just, they kept giving that nigga the shock. She just wake up, fellow Americans. Nigga, get your ass back in that casket, nigga. Anybody got time for you to send us to World War IX and you're here dead running the country? Then they brought us Kamala. Oh, Kamala cosplaying as a black woman. Because remember, I hate all of them. See, some of y'all, I'm a Democrat. Shut up, you black. You can't be neither one of them. They brought her in Kamala, told her she was black. Said vote for her because she black. Number one, I'm a historian by trade. I went to Fisk University in Tennessee State. I know history. Kamala's mother's a Tamil Indian. Her father's an Indian from Jamaica. He ain't a black, because you can be from Jamaica and not be black. But we, as black people, we need politics. We don't need somebody. Well, I'm not going to vote somebody because of their race. Nigga, I'm from East St. Louis. And Carl Officer was black, and look what the fuck he did over there, nigga. I wouldn't even vote for my goddamn daddy to be president, nigga. I used to live in that nigga pants. I'm not voting for that man. But remember, during 2020, it looked like black people was finna get something. It looked like we was finna get some type of justice. Because all of the riots and, the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, we thought we was getting the attention of the world. But they did what they always do. Democrats and Republicans. They switched the attention off black people and put it to somebody else to keep us from getting what we owe. Remember, they started talking about Asian hate crimes. Asian hate. And then all of a sudden, this Asian hate thing come up, and every time you look, it's caught on camera. I'm like, how this shit just so happened to be caught on camera, and how it just so happened that all the perpetrators who hurt the Asians just so happened to be black? Black people ain't fucking with Asians for 2 reasons. Number one is because all niggas believe that all Asians know some form of martial arts. And I'm not gonna fuck with the nigga that taught Bruce Leroy how to be the last dragon. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, nigga. And number two, we're not gonna bother the man that know the secret of shrimp fried rice, extra egg, no onions. That nigga created crab ragoon from scratch. I'm not gonna bother that man. I love him. But then old Trump, and I'm gonna get out of here. Old Trump, because you got a lot of black people that actually switched, became Trump, voted for Trump. Again, they right. I couldn't vote for Trump. I just couldn't because he didn't offer me nothing. He didn't say we're going to do this for black Americans who descend from slaves. He didn't say that. So I said, I can't fuck with you, dog. I'm going to have to sit this one out. Because I tell people, because you can't trick me with all that bullshit. Oh, our ancestors died for us the right to vote. Our ancestors died for us to be free. Don't let somebody just make you vote for nothing. Give me something. I say treat your vote like a woman treat her vagina. You don't just get that pussy to anybody. And you sell it if times get rough, nigga. Like, nigga, I got this hairy-ass vote over here. Anybody want this hairy-ass vote that just got out the tub? This vote just got out the tub. Who wanted it? It got hair on it, but it just got out the tub. It's been washed. But, again, my daddy's a Trump supporter. See, I don't even like the word Trump. He just voted for Trump. He voted for Trump. But my daddy went crazy. And I said, Dad, they gonna shoot that motherfucker. He said, don't you say that. They ain't nobody gonna shoot my president. I said, Dad, he ain't your damn president. He ain't gonna do nothing for you. They gonna shoot him. He said, don't you say that. I said, but don't worry, Dad, he ain't gonna kill him. He said, fool, I was in Vietnam. Ain't nobody gonna shoot a president and miss. They ain't gonna do that. If he gets shot, he gonna die. I said, Daddy, it's a secret. They ain't told you. That toupee he got on his head. It's bulletproof. And my daddy called me because he was at the rally when he got shot. He said, nigga, you ain't lying. I said, what you talking about, Daddy? He said, I heard the bullets come out. I heard 2 sounds. The bullets coming out the gun, pop, pop, pop. And then when they hit him in the head, ting, ting, ting. Niggas RoboCop. But in closing, this is how Scholar does it. This is how Noob does it. Shout out to the Qs in the back. I'm sorry, brother. I'm pretty. But we got to go back to God. Go back to the old ways. Take care of our health. Because, see, I'm actually a vegan. I'm a student. I'm herbalist, all that shit. Yeah, man, I gave that shit up. And I gave it up because, your diet is everything. If you eat God's food, you ate slowly and gracefully. And if you eat bad, you get old quick as hell. Because I'm 75 years old. And the people don't believe me when I tell them this shit. That's why I got to keep my driver's license and my passport in my wallet. I'm an elder. Respect me. I walk with Dr. King. I knew Bumpy Johnson. I was all in Harlem, nigga. But we got to go back to the old ways. You remember back in the day when that baby had a rash on him? Your grandmother said, take the diaper and put the diaper on the rash. The question should be why? It's because the urine has medicine in it. Remember, the human body is made up of 102 minerals. When your body gets depleted of those minerals, that's how you get sick. All you have to do is replace those minerals in the body naturally, and you heal the body. So in India, it's a therapy called Shivambu. That's urine therapy. In India, what they do is when they got a disease, like cancer or brain tumor or something, what they do, or even if they're blind, they will fast for 21 days and drink copious amounts of spring water. And then they would take herbs. On day number 22, the urine is so clear and so clean that they can actually drink their urine. And the minerals in the urine actually heals the body. You literally can heal, eyesight with that. And when I found this out, because I traveled around the world, I was in Europe, I was in Belize, I was in Jamaica, in Mexico, in Cuba, in the Dominican Republic. And I found out how powerful urine was. It made me realize that R. Kelly ain't a rapist, he's a healer. This nigga's the real Dr. Sebi, goddammit. Get that nigga out of the penitentiary, take him to Barnes Hospital, and hey, heal these kids. I'm Willie Lynch Jr, y'all. Peace out, peace out, peace out.
Hey, it's been a long time and I miss the feeling. It feels like freedom, it feels like healing. Floating off the floor, past
you
the
did not play
ceiling.
no R.
The
Kelly.
wind in my hair, I can see the light at the end of
Y'all
the
make
tunnel
some
of the
noise for Mr. Willie Lynch Jr.
Chick.
Yes. He said R. Kelly's a healer. Oh, Lord. Do not start that rumor online. Do not start no petitions talking about free R. Kelly because he's a healer. See, we got to watch her. When y'all see this orange go out the door, watch where she go, okay? We got to follow her. All right, I want to thank y'all so much for coming out to the Lou Laugh Lounge. Did y'all have a good time? This is our very first one. Yes, it turned out really, really good, okay? We want to thank our special guest again, Mr. Willie Lynch Jr., all of our comedians, Nick Sakura. Clap it up, clap it up. Ray St. Omar. And Mr. Dean Rael for coming and bless the stage. Right now is your chance to vote online, okay? So you all should be in the comments. You all should see where you can vote. Vote for your favorite comedian because they will get a chance, Kimmy, to win a grand prize.
Hey, that grand prize is good old, what, a 30-minute session?
Yes.
And they get a chance to take over your job for a second.
Hey, see, this is where we go wrong. This is where our relationship separates, Kimmy.
You know I love you.
I thought we was on the same team.
We are.
You just gave my job away. We're done. Okay, moving on. All right, so y'all get your votes in, okay? If you do not see it, head on over to the LouLaughLounge.com. All of you all can vote. We're going to be voting for your favorite comedian so that they can be in the finale in 3 more weeks, okay?
All right.
So 9 comedians break down to 3. 3 break down to 1.
Ooh.
All right? Let's see what else we got. What else we got? We're going to give a big shout out to our official food sponsor, Lefty's Fried Rice.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all got y'all bellies full.
Oh, yeah.
Lefty's Fried Rice did that. I'm going to eat afterwards. I hope it's something left.
There is.
Y'all get it? Lefty's left. Y'all slow. That was one of those corny bumps. All right. And then a big shout out to Miss Lemon Drop, Miss Tiffany, over there in the Lou You Got Juice bar.
Okay.
She got y'all nice and right, yes? Y'all feel okay? Okay. Drink juice responsibly. Okay, that's what we do. All right. And then Rockin' Horse Films, they are going to be producing that 30-minute special, okay? So when we see, listen, I'm just going to say the production is top tier. Mm-hmm. We are in this intimate vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little speakeasy in here. Oh, yeah. It's real nice and cozy. But when you see it online, it's going to look like we're in a big old place,
it's right? Like Netflix online.
It's going to be like real big, okay? Because the production is going to be top tier by Rockin' Horse Films. And of course, if you're not following Urban Eats TV, please subscribe on YouTube to Urban Eats TV. And a big shout out to Inked Clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, Inked Clothing is in the building. Y'all gonna see that shirt in just a minute. When I bring out the man of the hour. Oh, one more time, y'all. Make some noise for DJ Kimmy Lou. Kimmy New. Make some noise for her. All right, y'all. It's the man of the hour. This guy that's trying to give away my job next week. The black man in the back. I got some words for you, sir. The executive producer of the Lou Laugh Lounge. Y'all make some noise for Mr. Christopher Michael.
Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you.
Thank y'all online. Thank y'all here in this audience. God bless. Good night.
Really? Really? That's all we get? That's all we got?
I should hold you for ransom.
All right, see y'all.
I should hold you for ransom.
I've been riding by myself, got me feeling like a ghost. I ain't never need your help, I just feel you do the most. Losing friends, gaining enemies, why they wasting all my energy? Why they gotta act so fake on me, and all they talk about is loyalty. I ain't got time for it, cause this is where I draw the line.